Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today, we're checking out Reefland, which is a city builder, sort of hex-based thing with a couple of interesting concepts that we're going to dive into over the course of this episode. And no, your monitor, your screen is not broken. It is black and white, at least for now. We are about to ensure that the world is properly colored in just a second. Anyway, yeah, so this is a city builder. As ever, I'll do my very best to explain what the heck is going on. A couple of things to consider. We got a little score counter over here, which is kind of important. We'll get to that in a little bit. We've got a little progress tracker over here, and then in the center, we got ourselves some buildings, which we're going to start placing down. Now, depending on where we place what building, we will get a variety of different scores. And what do you know? Look at that. We've returned a little bit of color to the world. This is level progress. This is, I guess, this is entire level progress. This is, if we max out this score, then we are going to be able to nab ourselves some new buildings, which is exactly what we want to do. And every time, oh look, there we go. And every time we are able to do that, we're going to get access to new buildings, and that's going to make things just a heck of a lot easier and a heck of a lot better. Now, fishing. Where do we want to put fishing? So there's certain different bonuses that you get from putting different buildings in different places. I'm not really anticipating any tremendous challenge here. It's not... Yeah, sure. We'll go there, and then we'll go right about there. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not too displeased with that. House wheat, warehouse, tavern, etc. I mean, there's a lot of opportunity here. We can't, unfortunately, build on tiles that we've already built, but I'll take 40 points, you know? I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing at all. There's a lot of little houses that we can quite easily build. This sawmill, by the way, will go perfectly right about there. Painting as much of the landscape as possible. I mean, I don't know necessarily if that's something that we have to do. I feel like it's something that I want to do because it makes the map look nice and cozy and all nice. Sheepies. There we go. Sheepies over there. And a warehouse. Do we get any bonuses that we can really leverage with the warehouse here? No. Exactly none. We can build a mine, and I will build a mine. We'll build it over here. We gotta be careful about the mine because it can actually end up detracting quite substantially from some of our scores. This is not like an overly great position to be in, I feel. There's definitely a few opportunities to maybe get some stuff done, but there we go. Look at that. We've returned a complete amount of color to the island, which is marvelous. But yeah, some challenges there for sure. There's also a couple of buildings that we haven't explored. So let's go to a new island. Let's see what's in store. Do things get progressively more difficult? Well, I suppose we'll have to wait and see exactly what happens. Right. So mines. Let's get some mines down. As far as I'm aware, there's no reason not to just get them placed down on the mineral deposits. Quite a lot of sort of surface area in the center here. A paddock. Oh my goodness, look at the collection of sheep over here. Holy cow. This is a very densely, sheeply populated area. That is a technical term, by the way. Right, so, for example, the house is going to get a negative score if we place it down next to the mine. So I'd really rather not do that, you know? I'd really rather not do that. Warehouse. We can get a bonus. You know what? I tell you what. I'll get a bonus from the mine there. It doesn't really feel strictly, like, worth it, per se. Sure. Yoink that down there. Get a nice little bonus. That's fine, too. Let's get some more options. I feel like I don't love any of these options. I'll take the fisherman. Try and build it as close to the shore as we can. Another mine. I mean, I guess we'll take the extra 2 points for the mine. Again, there seems to be no reason not to do that. Obviously, the mines can suck a little bit, but I'm going to try and avoid that if I can. I think we're going to try and get the well in the center here. So let's see if we can try and maybe juice up. That's bad. See if we can maybe try and juice things up a little bit around here. Sure. Take some more houses on board, maybe. We got a sawmill. I love a good sawmill. Really, really, really love a good sawmill. Either way, this obviously isn't the most intense city builder that I've ever played because, you know, city builders, I think, sometimes can suffer from being a little bit too intense. Not like this one is really trying to be too intense. It's trying to be chill, and might I say, it is doing a mighty fine job of coming across in a totally chill, relaxed vibe. There we go. Get the house down. Get the house down. Beautiful. Boosh right along to a brand new island. Wowzers, this is a big old island. Ooh, look at that. We've got some new buildings as well to check out. It's a market. What do we get bonuses from? House, ship, mine, warehouse, fisherman, sawmill. Okay. Sawmill, let's get down first because I feel like there's a couple of good places. Some really juicy places that we could get in here. Oh, wow. It's a purple island as well. Well, that's going to make for some interesting stuff. Do we have the mine? No, we don't have a mine. That's fine. That's fine. No issues there. We'll get some sheepies, and then we'll try and get, there we go, some fields. Marvelous. Don't think that we've got anything that really is going to give us a tremendous benefit from placing this market down quite yet. I do like the idea of some houses over here. The warehouse hardly seems worth it. This seems like a pretty good place for the warehouse if we get bonuses from mines, which I think we do. I'll take a double whammy right there. Let's see what we've got. I'll take some more sheeps. We'll do it over here. There we go. Somewhat sensible. Over there. And a house right in the middle. Beautiful. A tavern. Ooh, yes. I would like the opportunity to build a tavern, please, video game. The market, yeah, the market is negatively impacted by the tavern. I'll take a mine. I will take a mine. That is pretty important. Sawmill can go over there. Beautiful. Tavern. It's not a bad place for the tavern, is it? Not a great place for the market. That's a better place for the market, and I do want to build the market just to sort of see how it operates, how it works. Build the fish. Build the fish. Just get it done. And we'll get that over there, and we'll get some more stuff as well. Beautiful. Right, so what does a fortress do? What the heck does a fortress do? Right, so houses love being in close proximity to a fortress, as it turns out. Well, you know what? We can maybe take advantage of that bit of knowledge. Sure. We don't really have that many houses down, do we? I mean, looking at it right now, we really don't, to be honest. We really don't. Yeah, not really in love with this sort of vibe at the moment. In fact, no, you know what? I would go further than that. I'm really not vibing here. We can still get the fortress down, but again, it hardly seems worth it for just, you know, one or two houses. I mean, if we're gonna go hard, then we gotta go hard. So I don't think it's impossible that we perhaps... It's not impossible that we perhaps lose. Ooh, a lighthouse. That's nice. Ship, fisherman, tavern. Right. Okay, so that is noteworthy. That I was trying to place the lighthouse in the water. It's difficult to kind of tell what the water actually is, but lighthouse. Yeah. Sure, I'll place the fortress down, but I'm really not overly happy about it. There we go. That's some good fields. That's some good field action right there. We are like 96% of the way along throughout the level, so I'm kind of hopeful that we're going to be able to make this happen, but again, I gotta be honest, like, we're not in an overly brilliant place. 97%? Some not very great options here. So the well is the house, the mine, the paddock. Can we not? Why can't we place a well? Why can't we place a well on the water? That's what I want to know. Oh my giddy aunt, that was far too close for comfort. I mean, really, we had we were absolutely on our last gasp attempt there. This is a larger still island, and yet I worry that I might be put in ever more compromising positions, which I guess is exactly what you would anticipate from a game like this, but that's entirely fair. Right, so let's think about what we want to do. Let's think about what we want to do in terms of houses. Do something like this. Do something like that. That's fine. A mill would be a nice little bonus, but not massive at the moment. So let's try and maybe chain some things around here. Maybe a sawmill in the center there. Very, very good. A mine over yonder. We'll get a mill in the center there. A nice little chain. We'll get... Yeah, let's get a house here. House here. House here. That should spread out. We'll get this in there. And a market. Market or a field? Market. Beautiful. And we'll get two more at the same time. Right, so mining operations. We'll get another one over here. That's fine. Nope. Paddocks. Well, not many paddocks to speak of. Okay, paddocks should be placed first because they have such a little small bubble of influence. It's not bad. That's not a bad place for a tavern, I gotta be honest. How on earth the tavern detracts from the market, I'm not quite sure how that fits in lore-wise, but there we go. What do I know? Right, let's see if we can try and chain together a little bit of a wheat situation, because hopefully, look at this. Boom, 80 freaking points with that big old mill right there. That's fantastic. That's really, really good. Mine-wise, let's try and link up with the closest area. I mean, it's hardly great, is it? Oh, these are the boats. Okay, right. So that's what counts as a boat. Well, that makes perfect sense now that I think about it for more than about 13 microseconds. Any chance of us getting any fishermen? No, we're just gonna settle. We're just gonna settle for that lighthouse there. That's fine. Right. House-wise, let's do that over there. Man, houses really are quite strong. I really like how good houses are. Another mill, another strong mill, perhaps. Mill for 40. I mean, it doesn't feel great. Ooh, look at that. We got an observatory. Right. So that obviously an observatory would be best placed to be in a position of high elevation. But apparently it needs to be surrounded by trees. A tree and minerals. Is that it? That's literally it? 30, 50. There's some decent options, but I mean, disappointingly, I don't know why, but this... let's actually do here. Sure, that actually seems like not a bad place to make it happen. It's not exactly ideal, but it's not exactly terrible either. Are we out of mineral deposits, by the way? No, we got one mine over here. Somewhere over here would be good for a market if we can find it, but we can't. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Again, not taking my own advice. I really, really, really need to place down the sheeps and the paddocks before anything else. That is pretty mission critical. And a well. If we don't get more than 20 points for this well, we are... I think the technical term is absolutely cream crackered. 50 points? I'll take it. I'll take it. That's good. We have to hope for some big wins here. There is another good opportunity. Yeah, there's another good opportunity right here to get an observatory down. That's going to be pretty major. Fishermen. I mean, we can get a fisherman, but it's not going to do that much for us. And then the fields. We've not got much space over here. We're kind of just... we're kind of just sort of tweaking things around the edge. Right, well, I mean, that's... What about a tavern? What about a tavern video game? Can I do better than a... Can I do better than the current moment for a tavern? It's that flippin' negative modifier that's coming from the... That's coming from the other... the market thing. And these flippin' pigs as well in the middle. Right, I think... With that... And then... If we get a well that does 20... We'll be able to get across the line. But I mean... Barely. Barely. The barest of... The... Oh? Oh no, apparently not. We're not across the line yet. Oh, flippin' heck. Sheeps. Place down the sheeps first. Place down the sheeps. Place them over here. Oh, my lordy. Okay, that was a little bit too close for comfort. I wasn't, like, overly happy with how that ended up. Is this our biggest map yet? I mean, I feel like the maps are getting bigger. And that's fair enough. Right, let's see if we can try and maybe be a bit more strategic about this. We'll try and get as much stuff placed down before we start, you know, forcing ourselves to make decisions. I'm going to try and focus on the industrial buildings first because they seem to group together quite nicely. No. No. Well, I didn't know, but you can apparently place down... You can apparently place down a mine on a non-mine tile. Oh, wait, actually, no, hold on. Is that a mine tile? I don't know. It doesn't... I don't think it was a mine tile, but I might be mistaken. Right. Where's a nice empty area? There's a nice empty area over here. I need to get more stuff. 4 houses. Okay. It's going to be pretty decent. I'd like to get some more bang for my buck though here. 30. I want to try and keep elevated positions in prominent areas. It does look pretty good. Let's see if we can try and get... Yeah, try and get the mill right in the center there. That's good. That's a real banger for us, that right there. Sure. That existing market is somewhat frustrating, but that's a cracking market. In fact, that might just be the best market that I've ever seen. Let's try and not place it. Nice. Really want to get... that mine. That mine right there is, tricky. Okay. Market in the center there. That's not terrible. It's not a terrible place for a market. It's a better place for a market. We'll do that there. That leaves us with 2 sort of, like, pretty decent spaces. That's exactly what I'm looking for right there. Like, that is all the money. Look at that! Oh, my lordy, that's so good. Oh, my lordy, that is incredible. Oh, that feels good. That feels good. That's what this game's all about, you know? It's about getting those big old payoffs that just... And you know what? We can actually go... a little harder. There we go. Okay. 140. Is it actually enough? It is. It's more than enough. Oh, my lordy, it's so much. Oh, brilliant. Okay, that's a 50. That's an 80. That's a 90. That's 100. That's also 100. Okay, it's good to know that we've got sort of like multiple hundreds in sight. Those hundreds are going to be especially valuable. That's a tavern, and that's a tavern, by the way, with a negative 10% score multiplier in either of those locations. Is that the best? Is that the best that we can really do? Unless the tavern can be modified. The tavern can be modified with a mill, so we could pop a mill in here. Yeah. I think we just take a 50 tavern. You know, as they say, don't look a gift horse in the face, or don't kick a gift horse in the mouth, whatever the turn of phrase is. I don't know what it is. Things are fine. Things are fine. Things are fine. 60? That's not too bad. I feel like for a fortress, it maybe should be a little bit better. But that's okay. Yeah. Sawmills, we need to try and get some good sawmill placements here. That's a good sawmill placement. And there's another good sawmill placement just waiting to be found. 30. 20. 30 is not too bad. It's okay. Right, what does a well get bonuses from? A house, a mine, and a paddock. Again, we're back to tinkering around the edge. That's pretty good. 40 points right in the center of an area which is probably not going to be too useful for us in general. Let's always take the extra points. Fortress. Being given the opportunity to get a fortress down. If I was to build a fortress nominally right here. Nominally right there. I do want to build a fortress here, but I'm gonna try and wait a little bit longer. Yeah, that's still the best place that we've got. There we go, yoink that in there. I don't love the fact that we just seem to have no way or place to expand our wheat fields. Let's go. Yeah, I mean that doesn't really feel fantastic. 60 points. I mean that literally gets us just enough points to get to the next level. I mean, sheeps are an easy one. Houses, 30 points is not bad. 30 points is not bad at all. 20 points. I feel like we should be able to get better than 20 points. 30 points. Oh, maybe I've overplayed my hand a little bit here. Maybe there's no future. Maybe there's no future here. There's not even that many boats. I was thinking I would really like the opportunity to get some boats in here. This needs to do 120 points. And that's, frankly, I don't think going to happen. I mean, I don't know what this 98% strictly means in terms of the amount of score that we need to get to bump it up. I mean, that might get us across the line. I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Do I think that that's necessarily a problem? I don't. I don't think that's a problem. But I also think that this little... Oh, we can undo. I mean, that's not really going to make a difference, is it? There's maybe a couple of times where I should have undone, but I mean, all in all, not really. I mean, I don't think that any placement of this one specific lighthouse is going to get us the points that we need. Why don't we put the lighthouse in the middle of the island, just as a show of how dominant I am over the game, i.e., not very. Anyway, it's a lovely little game, Reefland. I like it. I like it a lot. The whole sort of painting mechanics, not entirely sure how much that adds to the game, but I do really like Chill City Builders, and I really can't wait for the opportunity to play this when it comes out. When it comes out more substantively than it is currently available. Anyway, ladies and gents, gonna wrap this one up. Thank you ever so much for watching. My name, of course, has been Open Potato. Check out the Patreon if you're interested in helping make videos like this possible. But for now, and from me, I'll see you next time. Bye.